Now that Biden has mishandled classified material, we have to ask if he should run again. I'll be the first to say that I believe Joe Biden is better than Trump. I believe Joe Biden has some integrity, whereas Trump has no morals and only cares about making money. However, imagine making the case that Biden is different from Trump. As they say in politics, if you're explaining, you're losing. Republicans will say, hey, Biden did the same thing as Trump. Joe Biden has no credibility now, like it or not. There are other failures on the part of Biden. Here are a few. No Green New Deal. The Green New Deal would help with climate change, and it would create jobs. It would also help offset the fact that when the price of gas goes too high, the U.S. goes into a recession. To avoid this, leaders will go to war over oil, literally. The Green New Deal would prevent a lot of pointless, senseless wars. Medicare for all. Countries with government-run healthcare pay less, get better results, and cover everyone. Also, if your healthcare is a right, workers no longer have to work bad jobs in order not to lose their healthcare. America has less upward mobility than other countries. Also, America has one of the highest COVID death rates in the world and the highest total number of deaths. When people have to pay for health care, COVID is going to spread faster. Joe Biden refused Medicare for all during a pandemic. Living wage. Rents have gone up, so have food prices, and so have many essentials. Wages have not. As a result, there's a rise in the homeless population. Also, people like Larry Summers are talking about punishing workers in order to prevent a rise in wages. Not only that, Joe Biden used the power of the government to crush a rail strike. God forbid one of the richest men should pay his workers. Joe Biden is also a weak candidate. This is a guy who barely beat a guy who suggested washing your lungs out with disinfectant and shining a light in the body to kill COVID. Any politician worth his salt would have run ads, have surrogates mentioned this. Joe Biden never did this. He just hid in his basement and won because Trump was so awful.
We hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light. And I think you said that has him in check, but you're going to test it. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting.
We'll get the right folks who could.
Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning? Because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number on the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds interesting to me. So we'll see. But the whole concept of the light, the way it kills it in 1 minute, that's pretty powerful.
Failure to hold Trump accountable. Trump belongs in jail. After January the 6th, he should have been locked up as soon as Biden took office. The fact that he wasn't means that future presidents will attempt a coup. Biden has taken an oath to protect America from all enemies, foreign and domestic. He's incapable of doing this, and he needs to be replaced. Remember, if you want change, you need pressure. Power concedes nothing without a demand.